Good day, everyone. Joining us here today is Interior and Local Government Secretary Jonvic Remulla. Welcome, Secretary,
Thank you.
sa Truth on the Line. First time niyo po
Truth on
sa
the line.
Truth on the Line.
Okay. Nakakatakot yung title niyo. Okay.
And I know you've been very busy. Ngayong umaga po, alam ko, kagagaling niyo lang sa isang raid,
Yeah,
sa isang malaki nating problema.
Kasi ang tobacco smuggling ngayon is costing the government 30 billion pesos every year na dapat nasa Department of Health yung syntaxes na yun. So, we've been doing our best para mapigil na yan. So, yung factory na ni-raid namin produces 450 million pesos worth every month ang ginagawa nila.
Wow, laki
Laki. With fake BIR stamps, yung brands nila not registered. So, we're going after the big ones now. So far, we've netted over 3 billion worth of cigarettes, I think. 6 billion ko kasama yung mga fines and surcharges. Pero mga 3 billion na namin.
Saka sa laki ng money involved, para na siyang drugs,
Yes.
Siyempre, suspicion ng mga tao. Baka may mga influential people involved, plus law enforcement, parehong under your department.
I'm pretty sure walang law enforcement kasi
okay.
they're directly under me and all the reports come to me naman. No one from the law enforcement side is protecting. Ang suspect namin is someone from government ang protecting them and financing the entire operation.
Hindi naman nationwide. Hiwa-hiwalay, gano'n.
Nationwide now from...
No, I mean yung person na sinasabi nyo.
There are 2 or 3 lang. 2 or 3 lang sila.
2 or 3 major operators na mga politiko or...
Mga politiko.
Politiko.
Oo. Pero hindi ko pa mahanap yung direct link
Yes.
We know it's them but we cannot link them directly yet. So when we do find it, then lalabas na namin yung mga pangalan. Apart
from the raids, ano pa kaya ang pwedeng gawin? Kasi reklamo din yun ng mga yung mga local players natin na legitimate.
Pati ngayon sa retailers, matatamaan na rin eh. Kung makita namin na yung mga brands na doon, may machine naman kami magbasa kung fake yung BIR stamps, doon yung BIR. Kung makita yun, they can be charged with anti-agricultural sabotage law. And that's non-bailable.
Oh,
non-bailable yan. Oh.
Ongoing na ba yan o mag-umpisa pa lang?
Ongoing na. Well, sa retailers hindi pa, pero yung mga manufacturers at big time smugglers mo nang kinukuha namin. So far kahit kung ikaw may-ari ng lugar na wala naman lease contract pero doon yung activities, pati ikaw ma-charge. Katulad sa Bulacan. Isang kumpanya na 3 Pilipino at 2 Koreano may-ari. Wala kami nakitang lease contract eh.
Yes.
So we have to assume that it is them. Nakasama sila.
May nabanggit kayong foreigner. May foreign involvement ba dito sa mga smuggling na to?
6 mainland Chinese.
Okay.
6 sila. Yung isa yung master mechanic siya, nagpapatakbo na lahat ng makina. Kasi merong packing, merong stuffing, merong paglalagay ng stamps. Maraming mahabang process yan eh.
So you're going after retailers, malinaw yun, kasi pati mga sari-sari store, nagbebenta niyan, non-bailable yun?
Non-bailable yun.
Ayan po, warning, wag po kayong basta-basta magbebenta ng illegal na cigarette. Tapos nabanggit din po natin yung possible involvement ng police, sabi nyo hindi naman, kaya lang ang perception ngayon ng mga tao, parang dami yata mga krimen na involving police, no? Actually, hindi lang sila yung perpetrator, sila pa yung victim.
Yung last ones, sila yung victims.
Yes, victims.
Sila yung victims.
Yeah.
Yung isa, yung mag-ina.
Yes, yung mag-ina.
Yung isa naman, yung intelligence operative natin. Nahuli na natin lahat ng gumawa. Yung pumatay sa intelligence operative na under our custody na. Nahuli sa amin sa Tagum kahapon lang. Yung sa mag-ina naman na pinatay, ang buong grupo, nahuli na rin.
Sigurado na ba yun? Sabi nyo kasi case closed na?
Case closed na talaga.
Pero person of interest pa rin yung husband who is
hindi lang namin mahanap yung link. Kasi sabi kasi nung mag-asawang pumatay, tinuturo nila ang mastermind yung asawa.
Asawa?
Oo.
Hindi kaya deflecting lang the blame.
Ayun nga yun ang tingin namin. Pero kasi nung interrogation niya, hindi umiiyak, walang, sabi niya, parang baliwala sa kanya nangyari.
Yes.
Tapos yung anak niya namatay, parang baliwala sa kanya.
Yes.
Tapos yung bangkay ng asawa niya, pinakremate niya, hindi niya pa-investigate sa police. Alam niya dapat yun na hindi pwede. So, before the coroners could get there, pinakremate niya kagad. So, there's something suspicious about it.
Pero ano pa ang mga iniisip nyo ng mga reforms in the police? Kasi yan ang perception ng mga tao, pati sa sabongero, sila yung mga nakasuhan. Ano ba yung mga ongoing ngayon na reforms?
Well, number one dyan yung directive ko sa NAPOLCOM when I assumed office. Kasi ako head ng NAPOLCOM.
Yes, chair.
When I'm chair. So, immediately when I entered October of 2024, I had a 15,000 case backlog.
Oh.
So,
investigation?
In-archive nila. Lahat ng kaso laban sa police.
NAPOLCOM yan, ha?
NAPOLCOM yan.
Against erring policemen.
Yes. So, in 1 year and 2 months, natapos namin yung buong 15,000. Wala nang backlog ngayon.
Wow. Oh.
So, ngayon, kung basta may kasong police, 60 days, kahatulan ka kaagad. Kaya ngayon may disincentive na ang police na magloko Kasi pinaghihirapan nila yung pension na yan Maganda yung pension system nila
Yes,
So,
yes.
may disincentive sa kanila yan na manggulo sila.
Yan yung penalty. How about sa recruitment side? Kasi parang may kulang, ano?
On the recruitment side, basic yun You cannot tell a person's values right away. Diba? You can tell their mental fitness, physical fitness, capacity to do the work. But it's the moral values na you can only examine during time. Doon mo na makikita yun. You cannot test that. There's no test for it
Kahit may psychiatric exam, kulang pa rin.
Meron silang neuro exam, pero it's really the test of time that will tell whether anong fiber ng mga to. But society functions on incentives and disincentives. And I believe that now, the trust rating of the police is very high. Kasi natapos na nga Wala na yung mga EJK. Wala na yung Ninja Cops. Wala na KFR. We have not had a kidnapping in 6 months? 6 to 7 months? Natapos na Wala na Ninja Cops. Wala na nagre-recycle ng drugs. Drug use is down. Crime is down. Pero siyempre, ginagawa pa rin issue ng politika yan. But if you look at all the statistics, we are around the right track. Out of 12 tons every year of consumption ng Philippines of methamphetamine, pure yun, tapos kakat up nila. Ang interdiction efforts natin over the year, past year was 6 tons already. So half the supply. So ang cost ng shabu then was 3,800 before I arrived. Now it's at 6,800. So pamahal na pamahal. Drugs is more expensive, less available. Crime is down. And we didn't have to kill anyone.
Yan na nga. So sustained na kaya yan? Sustained na?
Tuloy-tuloy. The trends are going down sa crime, bumababa talaga. Trust in the police is very high. Kasi nawala na nga yung mga sigang police nawala na sila slowly na-weed out na namin lahat ng mga bad. But it's a big organization, 220,000.
Yes.
It'll never be perfect, but it's the best it's ever been in a long time.
Pero actually, binabanggit pa rin. Halimbawa sa tourism sector, isa pa raw sa tinuturo yan ng mga foreigners. It's a concern for them, yung safety nila in the Philippines.
Yes,
ano po yung masasabi niyo dyan?
Well, in the last 6 to 8 months, parang 2 incidents versus tourists pa lang ang nangyayari. Unlike before. So, with a little more resources, a little better planning, matitigil na namin. And now there's a 911, unified 911 system. Kung may emergency, pwede sila tumawag kagad. So it makes our job a lot easier.
Meron ba kayong balak na yung targeting tourism lang mismo? Kasi yung pinakahuli, yung Japanese, di ba? Yung kinaladkad.
Sa Rosa Boulevard.
Oo.
Yun ang pinakahuli.
May balak ba kayo? Yung for foreigners visiting the Philippines.
Actually, we're in the process of acquiring, believe it or not, Metro Manila only has 550 police cars. Ang Cavite, where I came from, we have 800. For 5 million people, 800 na kotse nagbabantay doon.
NCRPO yan
NCRPO. And the entire NCR, 500 lang ang police cars sila. So we put in an order of 800 cars. It's arriving maybe in 1 month. Pero match kami. Kung anong bibigay ko sa local, dapat tapatan nila. So 1:1. I think police visibility is very important. Yung communication equipment is very important. And access of people to report an emergency is very important. So we're addressing all three. And in a few months, mapaperfect na namin yun.
May isa pang duty, of course, yung police, no, yung pag-hunting ng mga nawawala nating mga high profile. Unahin natin si Atong Ang. Kumusta na po yun?
There's a big chance nandito pa siya sa Pilipinas. Intelligence says that he's still here. But we're coordinating with yung Southeast Asian neighbors natin. Particularly Cambodia.
Yes.
Ang sabi kasi ni Julie Patindongan.
Why Cambodia?
Sabi kasi ni Julie Patindongan, yung star witness sa missing sa Bugueros, na nung nag-exodus ang Pogo dito sa Cambodia,
gambling hub siya, no?
Nag-set up rin si Atong Ang ng isabong doon. Kaya tanda mo yung congressman na nanonood ng isabong sa nahuli sa
sa
operation
video.
ni Atong yan from Cambodia.
Okay, so nakaset up na si Atong actually doon.
Nakaset up na siya ron.
So are we coordinating with the Cambodian government?
In fact, the ambassador, the police attaché, they've been in constant touch sa atin, and hopefully we'll get results soon.
Pero medyo no man's land dyan, ano?
Magulo doon. May away pa nga, may civil war ngayon sila with may away sila ng Thailand, di ba? And in that triangle, it's called the Golden Triangle of Laos, Thailand, and Cambodia. Doon lahat yung nagagaling ng drugs, doon nagagaling ng illegal gambling. So it's a very no man's land talaga yan. But you can't hide forever, di ba? Mahanap sila.
Pero may mga suspicion, again, ang mga tao na baka pinaproteksyonan siya ng police actually.
I don't think so. Pero again,
sa laki ng money involved,
ang dami pera. He used to earn $1 billion a day.
Yes.
Can you imagine how much money he has, diba? Ang dami pera talaga niya, nakakalula. Parang ang budget niya, ang pera niya, is more than the entire Luzon LGUs combined.
Wow. Yung nga eh.
Ganun siya kalaki.
Kaya nga hindi ba?
Oo.
Kaya nagsabi ka 10 million reward.
Oo.
Sabi ko magbibigay yan ng 100 million reward, 1 billion reward. Paano yun, di ba?
Ayun talaga. That's one of the challenges. But the most important part is that justice will happen. Yung 17 cohorts na pumatay or na nakakulong na. Yung mga ibang mga assets niya na neutralized na, tumigil na yan. The justice will be done. Dadating kay Atong, kay Bantag, kay Zaldy Co. Ano yan makukuha at makukuha sa But the more important part is structurally, the country is improving. The police force is improving kasi natuto na tayo We learn our lessons. Congress is improving kasi natuto din sa lessons. DPWH is changing kasi natututo. Ang presyo ng DPWH now is an all-time low. Kinontrol na yung presyo. Wala nang yung mga tongpats na dati. Tinigilan na rin yan. The police is also improved. Wala nang involved sa... So the country is learning and it's growing. And these are the birth pains of a growing country, of an improving country.
May isa pang wanted na kilala, si Gerald Bantag.
Isa yan.
Matagal na rin.
We think he's in the Cordillera region. Ang information sa amin is being protected by yung mga katribo niya. But we're almost at him. Ang intelligence sources naman natin napipinpoint na mahirap lang. Maraming masasaktan basta pasukin namin yung lugar na yan.
Sa tingin niyo, wala nang chance na bumalik yung culture na na-develop nung nakaraang administrasyon, no? Na shortcuts to law enforcement. Actually, sinasabi sa amin ni former President Duterte, kaya kami ganyan dahil ang hirap-hirap ng justice system natin. I mean, merong ganong paniniwala din within the police. Naririnig ko yun Sa tingin nyo, nandun pa rin yung kulturang yun?
Wala
shortcuts?
Kita nyo crime is down, drugs is down, and we didn't have to kill anyone. You don't have to take shortcuts to change the country. It's actually, running the country is a very difficult enterprise. Napakahirap magpatakbo ng Pilipinas. But you have to do it the right way. If you do it wrong, then what do the children inherit? Anong mamanahin nila na normal na lang na pumatay ka ng tao? Normal na lang na i-shortcut mo lahat? The foundation of this country should be built on the discipline to achieve a prosperous democracy. Ito yung pag-asa natin.
Isa pang criticism ngayon sa Marcos administration, bumalik daw yung drug problem natin. Although medyo mahirap siyang patunayan, pero
mahirap
ikaw?
patunayan kasi the mere facts and statistics show that crime is down. Drugs is more expensive. Diba? It's there, pero it's not as bad as before. Tsaka, hindi ako naniniwala sa pumatay ng tao para makuha yung hustisya. No man should ever have that much power in his hands to end someone else's life. Yung naisip ko lang kahapon na sa BGNP ako. Sabi ko, buti na lang wala sa kapangyarihan kung pumatay. Kasi kung nando doon yung kapangyarihan na yan, yung mag-ina, yung mag-asawa na pumatay ng anak at saka yung policewoman at saka yung anak niya, I would have done it myself.
Yes.
But thank God I don't have that power. And I shouldn't have that power. There should really be a sense of a proper justice system. Mabuti na lang ganun.
Medyo mahina yung justice system, unfortunately.
It's getting better. Again, people want perfect right away. Pero ngayon kasi may reasonable certainty for conviction.
Yeah.
Yun
Yun na requirement.
Yung requirement na yun. Diba? So mas diligent na ang police yun in filing cases. Diba? Mas mabagal, pero sigurado tayo makakonvict. Diba? Imbis na dati filean ng file, dismiss and dismiss. So everyone from the fiscals to the police to the ombudsman, nag-iba na ang bar of
Yes.
working ngayon. Iba na ang sistema.
Merong mga ibang anti-crime group, sabi nila, dapat bawasan yung leeway ng mga civilians to own guns. Pati daw actually law enforcement eh.
I actually believe in that.
Pero what can we do about it? Kasi nandyan na eh.
Andyan na yan eh. The only way to stop that is yung ginawa ng old man Marcos dati. Diba? So the chicken's out of it's out of the bag. Diba? Andyan na yan. You just have to manage it. But actually, compared to other countries na very liberal ang gun laws, ang gun crimes natin is lower than most. Lower than the US, lower than other countries na legal ang guns. It's only the syndicates talaga ang gumagamit na masama. Pero otherwise, hindi naman eh. Hindi na masyadong masama ang gun violence sa atin.
Wala ka nakikitang possibility to curb gun ownership?
There is. One of my biggest frustrations is we don't have a national ID. If we had a national ID that you can match everything right
yung
away.
Yung complete full na.
Complete comprehensive national ID.
Yeah.
And that's what I've been batting for. Hindi alang bigay wala pa tayong, hindi pa binibigay yung budget sa amin. Pero kung ganun kasi, you can curb a lot of things eh. Yung gun ownership, matitrace mo kagad.
Yes.
Sa national ID. Pagpapasok ko ng casino, alam kagad kung sino ka. Kita mo naman yung sila Bryce Hernandez, ang dami nilang fake na ID, di ba?
Fake.
Pero true national ID, hindi na mangyayari yan. Yung mga government officials, bawal na sa casino. Yung gun licensing, mas madali. Ma-identify mo kagad. Picture mo lang yung mukha, magre-reflect kagad eh. Kung anong dala niya. Picture mo ang plate number, alam mo kung may-ari ng baril to, hindi. So those things are necessary to be more efficient. In the next budget, I will propose it. It will cost maybe mga 6 billion pesos for a national ID system. And hopefully, Congress grants me the opportunity to do that.
Nasaan na tayo dyan sa mga high-tech na law enforcement methods, devices? Yung iba meron ng yung face recognition, napaka-sophisticated eh.
Again, we're almost there.
Almost there.
Ganda, ito the Philippine National Police had 8 helicopters. Nag-crash yung 2. Yung insurance nun is $10 million for the 2.
Wow.
So instead of buying new helicopters na ginagawa lang personal transport ng mga general, I'm gonna buy 10 or more high-tech drones to have a Skynet over Metro Manila, over Cebu, na constantly may drone na nasa taas. Basta may emergency, tumawag sa 911. Ando doon agad sa taas yung drone. And then these drones can fly for 8 to 12 hours. Na may
ongoing
infrared.
na tong project na to,
yes,
viable?
Yes, procurement level already. Procurement stage. May infrared, may radar, may high altitude photography. So, yung capacity niya mas mataas and easier for us to enforce.
Magmaman yan, police o civilian?
Civilian, DILG ang magmaman sa kanya.
Wow,
kasi it's a dangerous weapon eh. Diba? It's not for everyone to use.
Okay.
Diba? So
mga kailan kaya yan?
This year.
Rolled out this year,
Rolled out this year.
Okay. O sige, baka matulungan kayo niya sa paghahanap niyo ng isa pang high-profile hindi naman wanted person, hinahanap lang ng mga tao, nasan ka na ba? Si Senator Bato de la Rosa. Alam ba natin kung nasan siya? Hindi siya wanted. We have to emphasize, hindi siya wanted.
Nasa Davao lang yan. Nasa Davao lang siya. Paikot-ikot doon.
Wala bang kinokontak man lang kahit sino siya niya? Magkakilala kayo lahat?
Nagpa-reach out ako sa kanya. Sabi, wala naman siyang, wala naman siyang warrant of arrest eh. It's been
several months. Yeah.
Parang 3 months na yata eh. Di ba? Ang tagal na eh.
Di ba siya nag-send ng feeler na, oy, pupunta na ako sa Senate, wag niyo naman ako anuhin.
I don't know. Hindi ako in touch with Senate on that matter. Pero wala namang warrant of arrest eh. But we know where he is. We know he's in Davao. In that region. Paikot-ikot siya doon, nakamotor. Pero Kala ko kasi, sabi niya, kung may warrant, buti pa nga, sasabahan ko si Tatay Digong, sabi niya, di ba?
Yes.
Pero nung nalaman niya, rumor of a warrant, nawala siya bigla.
Oo nga.
Di ba? So, wala pa naman. There's nothing to hide from.
Yung local office ng Interpol nasa Krame, di ba?
Hindi, sa Malacanang.
Nasa Malacanang?
Ang tawag doon, Presidential PCTC, Center for Transnational Crimes.
Okay. Would you know kung meron ng red notice?
For Bato?
No. For, ito pa yung isang, alam ko hindi na kayo outside na yan ng jurisdiction niya, pero yung Interpol nga kasi you're coordinating eh.
Yes.
Tinatanong, nasa na si Zaldy Co? Bakit hindi pa nilalabas yung
alam namin
yung...
nasa siya? Nasa Portugal.
Pero nagpunta siya ng Sweden eh. Paano
Not
ganun?
necessarily, yung apostille naman, pwedeng wala siya ron eh.
Sabi nila in person daw, sabi.
I'm not sure, di kasi so, but we know he's in Portugal.
He is still in Portugal.
He's still in Portugal.
Oo.
Criminal mind talaga eh. Biro mo 10 years ago parang kumuha na siya ng citizenship doon. Ang rule ng Portugal
baka naman may business siya ron na resort or something.
Kasi kung bumili ka lang ng property, may ka na eh.
May passport ka na.
So sa kanya, ang rule kasi ng Portugal is if the crime was committed prior to the acquisition of the citizenship, pwede kang deport. Pero during, hindi pwede. Sa last 10 years, nasa 8 years, biglang lumaki si Zaldy Co di ba? Nung nag-congressman siya. Doon lumaki yung yaman niya talaga eh.
Yes. Di ba pwedeng i-invoke, meron tayong Convention Against Corruption that's international?
That's what we're trying now.
That's binding, That's binding on the members.
That's right. So ayun ang, as suggested by Senator Lacson, ayun ang ini-explore namin na avenue ngayon.
May isa pa tayong hinahanap. I know it's not your, pero si Harry Roque, tinatanong din ng mga tao.
Nasa Vienna.
Kumusta?
Nasa Vienna. Kaibigan ko yun eh. Nasa Vienna lang. Nasa Vienna lang. Yun, na walang passport, di siya maka-check in sa hotel, nakikitulog sa mga kaibigan niya ron. Hoping to get asylum. So, we'll see. Kahit kailan naman pwede pabalikin yun.
Linawin ko lang, na-cancel na yung passport ni Zaldy Co, di ba? Cancelled na.
Zaldy Co cancelled na.
Zaldy Co,
Cancelled na. Pero may Portuguese passport
yun
niya.
na nga, Oo nga. So he can move around,
He can move around.
Oo. Sige, iwanan na muna natin ng mga wanted saka yung police.
Okay.
Punta naman tayo sa local government. Kasi you issued an order recently involving politicians, local government, yung EPAL, anti-EPAL. Kamusta na yun?
Tingnan mo, halos wala ka na makita, di ba?
Doon sa amin, hindi ko na sabihin kung saan sa amin, pero sa amin meron pang konting mga streamer. Merry Christmas pa rin hanggang ngayon. Kasi matagal-tagal na yun.
Yung mga project na halos wala na, yung mga billboards na, halos nagtatanggalan na lahat.
Paano yung nakapintura doon sa pader ng school? Kailangan burahin nila?
Kailangan burahin nasa kanina nga, nakita ko, bubong ng mga covered courts, doon yung mga pangalan, kailangan tanggalin na rin lahat yun.
Pati yung mga nasa syempre, babaguhin yung mga document, di ba?
Iyon, isa pa yun. Yung mga documents,
hindi ba?
Nila, doon, di ba?
Paano yun? I'm asking you dahil you're a former government official of local government.
Nung ako kasi hindi ko ginagawa yun eh. So,
talaga?
Hindi
So it's possible na hindi pwedeng na hindi gawin?
Yeah, you can win. Diba? So as you govern well, you communicate well, mananalo ka. Kasi ang mistaken notion ng mga, well, in my field, they think exposure is everything eh. Pero, a good job sells itself. If you perform well, it sells itself. Hindi kailangan ng EPAL para manalo. Kailangan mo performance. Diba?
Pero pa yung mga streamers, yung mga dekorasyon sa pader, yung pang yung sa
kahit
aid.
ambulansya, kahit diba,
yun, yung ambulansya, marami-rami na i-repaint
yan. Pinapatanggal na namin yung mga stickers nila.
So, yung feedback sa'yo, sumusunod nga sila?
May high compliance na. May nangyayari na.
May penalty ba kapag hindi sumunod?
Meron. We can charge them administratively kung di sila sumunod.
Talaga? Ano yun? Pakiulat?
We can charge them administratively sa ombudsman kung di sila sumunod.
Okay. And ano yung mga penalties doon? Suspension or whatever? Ganun ba yun?
Suspension ng pinaka grave na
Wala ka ba natanggap na maraming mga sulat
Wala
na?
pa. Kasi kakaumpisa pa lang. Last week pa lang namin inupisahan yun eh. It's actually a provision in the GAA.
Yes. Tatanong ko din yan.
Provision sa GAA. So,
2026 GAA, di ba?
Provision yan. So, sinunod lang namin yung GAA. Pero ang memorandum circular ko involves local government units. Diba? Yun ang under my jurisdiction.
Yes.
But I guess everyone's expecting all of government na gagawin yun.
Minomonitor mo din yung compliance. We're talking about the GAA, the General Appropriations Act.
Yes.
na bawal na ang mga politiko sa pagbibigay ng mga kung ano-anong ayuda, lahat-lahat. How is the compliance?
Wala pa naman bigayan eh. Wala pa sa GA,
wala pa.
Wala
Hindi pa natin-testing.
Hindi pa testing. Pero bawal na. Bawal talaga.
Paano kung may reklamo yung mga tao, tinatanong nila, paano kung itong mayor namin humarap pa din yan? Anong gagawin nila? How can they report?
They can be charged administratively also.
No, how can they report? Yung reporting mechanism. Saan pa padala yun?
Pwede na lang picturean, padala nila sa may website naman kami sa DILG.
Website ng DILG, ayan, padala niyo po.
Pwede padala doon. Kahit i-post nila sa Facebook na makikita namin yan eh. Diba? Makikita namin yan. Then,
wala kayong balak mag-set up ng halimbawa para nung sumbong sa Pangulo. Diyan yung ipadala para, kasi iba natatakot di ba? Gusto nila anonymous. Baka pag-initan Baka hindi na gawin yung kalye nila, ganon-ganon.
Hindi naman. Kung picture naman, anonymous yun eh. Hindi naman alam sino kung buhay.
Hindi matitrace.
Hindi matitrace yun.
Sigurado ba silang aaksyonan ng DILG?
Oo naman. Seryoso kami dyan. Seryoso kami dyan. Inuna ko nga Cavite eh. Doon ko inuna yun eh. Pinababa ko na lahat. Siyempre, kung sabi ko sa kanila, kung sarili kong bayan, hindi ko makontrol, di paano pa iba, di ba?
So binababa na ngayon. Kasi yung iba naman, sabi, mag-i-issue muna yung council ng ordinance.
Hindi na. May maraming circular na yan eh. Kailangan
hindi na kailangan ng implementing resolution
IR.
from wherever.
Wala na IR yan.
Yan
Anti-EPAL, clear. Tigil yan.
Kasi may nakikita pa rin kami mga
Again, it's only been a week. Di ba, since we issued the memorandum circular. It'll take maybe 6 to 8 weeks bago ma-perfect yan. So, but it's happening. The results are showing naman.
May isa pang mga recent issue, of course. Unahin muna natin yung sayo na merong 1 billion bribe offer to stop the investigations.
Totoo yan.
Sino yung nag-offer?
Hindi ko pwede sabihin.
Hindi, pero tinatanong mo tao.
Pinapadaan sa kaibigan eh. Kaibigan na kaibigan. Ganun lagi yung style dyan eh. Para may deniability.
May deniability. So, hindi pwede mag-file ng kaso?
Hindi pwede. Kasi
bribery yun
nililayer nila. And pabanggit pa lang sabi ko, tigil na. Di ba? Wala na, tigil na. So, hindi ko na pinapaprogress yung ganyan. Kasi it's very insulting eh. Diba? Kaibigan ko nagtatanong sa akin tapos gaganyan nila. Diba? So, tigil na. Diba? Huwag tigil na. Huwag natin pag-usapan.
Pati yung kay Atong Ang, hindi ba? Merong
sa akin
mga
Si Atong Ang walang sa akin. Wala siyang communication sa akin.
Kasi tinatanong bakit hindi nyo pinaila ng kaso yung mga nag-o-offer ng bribe? Di ba?
Alam mo yung padulas? Sabi ni Gato, baka pwede mong tulungan. May naghihintay. Hindi
parang
actually,
sound out lang.
Parang sound out lang. Testing ako. Yung mga yung mga sumubok naman, sigurado ako makukulong sila. Sigurado ako. In a matter of weeks, makukulong na sila. So I didn't need pursue that. Yung set up pa, hindi makukulong yan. So, malapit na yan. May araw na sila. Andiyan na yung, the reckoning is near.
Kailan ka nilapitan? Or kailan ka pinaringgan na baka naman pwedeng ayusin yan or slow down or something?
Teka,
December?
Parang first week ng January or last week ng
recently lang
Oo, parang ganun lang yun. Parang first week ng January yun eh. Kasi I remember pagkasabi sa akin, the next day at the meeting with the president, sinabi ko agad sa kanya.
Okay.
Kasi alam mo, mahirap ang posisyon ko eh. If I don't tell him and it reaches him, di
sabihin, bakit di mo sinabi sa akin?
Nag-negotiate ako, di ba? So, sinabi ko kagad. Sabi niya, expect more of the same. They're gonna try everything.
Di naman niya sinabing pakirecord nga dyan sa cellphone mo.
Hindi naman. Sabi niya, expect more of the same. May tiwala naman siya sa akin na hindi ako kagad sa ganyan. Kung ganyan lang, di ba? Wag na. So, may tiwala naman siya na hindi na kailangan. Kasi pinakita ko lang sa listahan eh. Tapos sabi, makukulong na yan. Makukulong na yan. So, hindi na
Mukhang yun mga big fish ba yun?
Medyo.
Kasi siyempre makaka-offer na malaking kwarta yun
Okay.
Siyempre big fish yan.
I've never seen that in my life, di ba? Nakita mo yung tsura ng 1 billion nasa taas ng billiard table?
Di ba pwede sting operation? Sige, bigay niyo sa amin. Tapos biglang, ayan, naka-estado ka.
Mas matagal yun eh. Ito in a few weeks, makukulong na sila.
Talaga?
With reasonable certainty of conviction pa.
Deadline na naman yan
In a few weeks, tingin ko.
In a few weeks. Pero yung nag-a-approach sa'yo, are they approaching you as DILG chief or as the brother of the ombudsman?
As the brother of the ombudsman.
Anong sabi
niya? Si Boying kasi suplado yun. Walang kaibigan
nga, yun ang tatanong ko sana. Ano reaction niya? Binulyawang ka.
Tawa siya ng tawa.
Bubulyawang ka nun.
Tawa siya ng tawa. Sabi ko sa kanya, sabi ko, hindi ko titanggap ha. Sabi niya, sabi niya, natawa lang siya.
Hindi niya sinabi, sting mo na lang yan, sting operation.
Hindi. Sabi niya, Mayaman na yan. Diba?
But you are expecting in a couple of weeks na based
so.
on a reasonable certainty of conviction, yun ang order niya.
Basta ma-charge sila, there's reasonable certainty of conviction.
Pagkatapos, nakahanda na rin yung kulungan niyo, sinabi niya yan.
Nakita niyo naman di ba? Nakita niyo na pinakita ko na. Andun na lahat yung mga tigid-DPWH, si Senator Revilla, andun sa.
Actually, medyo maganda yung anong yan yung mga bago niyong kulungan. What about the rest of the country? Kasi isa din yan sa mga problema natin. Kulang na kulang yung facilities natin. This is under you, jail. Inhumane daw.
We need a lot of money.
Talaga?
We need maybe 25 billion para lang ma-improve ang jail system natin. Ganon ka-overcrowd. Sa Pasay na lang, yung ganito kalaking kwarto, 100 tao yan.
Yun na nga nakita namin. Saka layer-layer na yung tulog. So hanggang ngayon, nakikita niyo pa rin.
Ang sa Pasay, may take turns kayo. May nakatayo, may nakaupo, may nakahiga. Tapos ito, tatayo.
So hanggang ngayon, meron pang ganyan.
May ganyan pa.
Kasi nakita namin yan during at the height of the drug war.
Ganyan pa rin. Ganun pa rin.
So, ballpark figure, magkano kakailanganin? Kung sakali lang,
I think mga 25,
minimum.
25 billion.
25 billion?
To make it a world-class facilities all over the country.
Pero may political will ba to give that budget kasi iniisip ng mga tao.
Ninanakaw ng iba dyan, 100 billion, 50 billion.
Hindi kasi sinasabi ng mga tao, naparusa nila Kasi ang tagal-tagal maparusahan Yan ang parusa nila.
Totoo rin yun. Sinasabi rin talaga nila yun.
Paano?
Again, it's not the biggest priority ng mga congressman na pondohan ng jail. Diba? Sa kanila kasi, they're guilty, bahala na kayo, di ba? Ganun sila But we'll do our best with what's given to us. May request kami lagi, but it's not their best, it's not the immediate priority of of those who control the budget.
Isa pang sector under you na nagkaroon din ng recent controversy, fire protection. Although hindi naman
The
mga...
worst.
Ayun na nga. Kumusta na yan? Sabi mo, tatanggal.
Kahapon may muntik akong gulpihin
Ano na naman yan?
ko na
Ano yun?
Biro mo, naka-body camera na sila ngayon.
Yes.
Diba?
Dahil
camera.
diba? Mahilig uminom ng alak.
Body camera yan, di ba? Kasi,
okay.
Tas may script sila. Sasabihin nila, kami po yung taga-BFP, bawal po, dito po para mag-fire inspection sa permit nyo.
Manghihingi ng mga
Tapos, bawal po kami magbenta ng fire extinguisher, bawal po kami kontrata para sa sprinkler.
Yes.
Kasi ikot sila, tapos bibigay yung permit.
So, required na sila
Meron na kami. Naka-program
okay.
na kami. Ito magaling dyan. Ni-reverse nila yung situation.
Ano na?
Ang nangyari, sa sarili namin lugar, may mali kaming handboy doon sa silang. Andun yung pamangkin ko, siya nag-manage.
Baka hindi nila alam na pamangkin mo kasi.
That's the point. Diba? The point is, ang balik na nangyari, nauna yung nagbebenta na fire extinguisher.
And then?
Bentahan muna nila, pag-alis noon, saka papasok yung fire marshal. So binaliktad niya. Ang galing, di ba? Ang galing, mais rin talaga sila huli ko. Di ba? Talagang galit na galit ako, di ba? So, reverse.
Nasaan na siya ngayon? Yung gumawa nun?
Kakasuhan ko na.
Nakasuhan mo na?
Hindi, pinapadevelop ko na yung case ngayon. Sinapina ko na rin pinasabihin nagbenta ng fire, yung nauuna. Hindi rin kasi nila alam na binibigay sa amin yung list ng in-inspect nila. Ang DILG field office, iba-backtrack nila kung customer satisfaction survey. Nakita pa rin, ganun rin ginagawa. Ni-reverse na yung situation ngayon.
Linawin lang natin para sa mga nanonood. Kailangan bang palitan yung fire extinguisher every year?
Hindi.
Kasi yun ang sinasabi.
Ang sinasabi nila, every room kailangan may fire extinguisher.
Every year, o kaya,
Biro mo, ang wife ko has a small clinic in Muntinlupa sa Asian. It's only 25-30 square meters. Kailangan 3 fire extinguisher.
Yun na nga.
Diba?
Saka gaano katagal naglalast yung fire extinguisher if you don't use?
3
years.
Pero sila
okay, tandaan po ninyo yun. 3 years.
Tsaka hindi ganun karaming fire extinguisher ang kailangan.
Saka kailangan ba industrial? Di ba may green and may red Kailangan daw yung green, mahal
Diba? Tsaka ang mga matataas na building, may ano yan
Yeah, sprinkler.
May sprinkler system.
Saka every floor meron.
Diba? Ano pa rin sila? Talagang, sila pa mga kontrata na sprinkler.
Yun nga.
Tanong sa lahat ng negosyante, sino dito hindi na biktima ng fire extinguisher tsaka sprinkler? Lahat.
Ayan.
At gumawa na ako
pati yung maliliit
kahit
pati yung maliliit. Yes. Pati sari-sari.
Biro mo, 99% of the economy is dependent upon small and medium scale industries.
Yes.
Lahat yun, na nagbibigay ng trabaho, nagbabayad ng buwis, lahat yung binibiktima nila. At saka, ang galing. May body camera na ako, may lusot pa rin. Di ba? Galing, di ba? Matutuwa ka rin sa kanila, mga hayop sila eh. Talaga. Ang galing talaga. Doon, humanga ako sa kanila. Pero hindi sila ubra sa akin, di ba? Kakasuhan ko sila lahat talaga.
Kailan namin makikita yung kakasuhan niya? Sabi niyo,
Kakasabit na sa
about
akin
40, no?
About
About 40?
About next week. Handa na yung
Next
mga...
week?
handa na yung mga... Nag-case build up na kami. Handa na kami.
Baka maubos yung mga opisyal niyo. Meron ka bang kapalit?
Hindi, kahit yung
O
retired,
sakasakali?
kakasuhan ko eh. Kahit yung retired. Tsaka yung current, kakasuhan ko.
Pati retired.
Oo.
So, pero may kapalit ka
Kasi
naman.
nakita namin lahat ng paper trail. Meron naman.
May makukuha kang kapalit.
Ay, magsawa na sila. Lahat sila papalitan ko kailangan. The country deserves better. Biro mo, they empowered themselves and it's virtually rent-seeking eh. Parang you owe them something.
Talaga naman ganyan.
Diba? You owe them something. Pwede ba yun? Diba? It's so corrupt. Kahit sa ano pa lang admission pa lang, nagbabayad sila 200 to 500,000 each para maging bombero.
Really?
I'm not kidding. Ganyan talaga yan. Nagbabayad sila 200 to 500,000 each. Paano nila babuwiin yun?
Yun na nga.
Papautang sa kanila. Kuwari pinapautang, pero dapat kasama ka sa sistema.
Oh dear.
It's that bad. It's such a corrupt agency na hindi pinapansin ng mga tao.
Paano ngayon? Mag-recruit ka ngayon ng mga bagong tao?
Well, ano muna, we're cleansing our face muna. Cleanse up namin muna. Tsaka we're trying to make a better system. Pero again, dito sa Pilipinas, hanggang kaya ka iisahan ka. Kaya dapat one step ahead ka lagi sa kanila or you catch up. Diba?
Medyo.
Galing, no?
Yeah.
Again, ang galing nila, mga hayop sila. Diba? Hayop talaga.
Medyo high profile yung position mo. Of course, we don't have to speculate na dahil nag-declare ka na.
I did not declare anything.
Talaga? Ano yun?
I did that.
Ano
I
yun?
was asked.
You were asked.
Sabi
Okay.
ko,
You're open.
No, sabi ko, Governor Bongbong Marcos said in 1998, he was asked, does he want to become president? He said, all governors want to become president. And if they deny it, they're lying. But I'm not governor, so it doesn't apply to me. Diba? So,
pero, you're open.
I'm open, but not definite. It's something I know I can do. I know what to do for the country. I know where the deficiencies are. I've learned a lot being in the cabinet. I have a vision for a better Philippines, Philippines that Filipinos deserve. Filipinos love their country.
Yes.
Nakikita mo yan sa batch ni Alex Ayala. Diba? Umiiyak mga tao. Makita siya manalo. Mahal nila Pilipinas eh. Frustrated lang lagi sila.
Sige nga, nabanggit mo na rin yung vision. Ano yung vision mo for the Philippines? Kung sakasakaling you will be given a high national office, elective.
Well, number one, I would create a program for housing para maubos na ang ISF ng Pilipinas.
Informal settler families.
Settlers.
Okay.
80% of crime, 90% of fires, 100% of drugs, dyan ang gagaling. If we can create a national program like ginagawa sa akin ng Disud niyan, which they started already in Quezon City, na rental.
Yes.
They're gonna rent at 1,000 pesos a month, 25 square meters. And if you have if your family has a police record, matatanggal sa inyo yung rental rights. May disincentive sa society. Filipinos are inherently good people. We're just not giving them a chance. But they've started. Disud has started. The president gave the strictest chance. Ito na yung program natin. From now on, housing will be rental. But we have to do it the entire country. And I think it'll take mga 5 years, 4 years to do. But it's doable. I think we should trim down the national budget to lower the deficit and show, kasi we're now at 62% of GDP. Dapat every year bababa siya by 1%. Incremental lang.
Kaya ba yun? Kasi taon-taon lumalaki.
Oo nga, kaya naman if you just put discipline, fiscal discipline.
Hindi to cut down on expenditures.
Hindi. Not put fiscal discipline lang. Remove the friction cost. Kasi malataas ang friction cost sa Pilipinas eh. Diba? So remove that. I think that we can do a better job with infrastructure. The president began it already. But he needs more time. I think we can continue and build really a better Philippines. I think we can. Sani Angara's done a great job in education. He's pushing the functional literacy up. Kasi a few years ago, ang functional literacy ng Filipinos when they graduate sa high school, 86 ang IQ eh.
Yes.
That's below functional eh. Diba? So, si San Yangara already developed the early childhood intervention program, yung feeding ng mga bata, which is very important, decreasing schoolroom load, we're putting up 40,000 classrooms this year to augment the shortcome. Teachers are good. They just overwork. We just need a few more teachers and a whole lot of more classrooms. Yung mga ganyan, they're not rocket science, but it's something very doable.
Siyempre, may laking problema natin ngayon, corruption. Tatanungin ka, ano bang programa mo dyan that's endemic already?
That is where I'm very happy working with the president.
Yes.
Because he's the first president who hit the nail on the head and decided to confront it. And is paying the price now, but in the long term, the Philippines will gain from what he's doing now. Mahirap ang ginagawa niya. Nauubusan na kami ng mga kaibigan. Lahat.
Nauubos na kaibigan niya. Yan na nga eh.
Nauubusan talaga. Kahit kamag-anak, nauubos na rin eh. Diba? Nag-away-away na. But he did it. He did it in the most courageous way possible. In front of a national audience, he declared, shame on you.
Yes.
And he's following up and he's serious.
May perception ngayon na parang nag-i-slow down eh, di ba?
Hindi. Si Ombudsman kasi, again, ang kanyang ethic, ang kanyang ethos is reasonable certainty for conviction.
Conviction, oo.
So, kinokompleto na yung AMLA, kinokompleto na yung money trail, kinokompleto lahat ng evidence, then they file. Kasi yung tanda mo nung huli, nag-file ka agad yung...
yes.
Ano nangyari? So,
na-dismiss yung... Well, so far, may tatlo nang na-dismiss.
So, he was actually very smart in making it, yung graft lang, hindi na plunder. Kasi graft is easier to prove. Diba? And he's gonna get them. Darating yan.
Hindi ba magkakaroon ng tension? Well, President Marcos has survived an impeachment, pero nararamdaman mo yung political pressure, di ba? Di ba maepektuhan nun yung performance niya, his legislative agenda, all his agenda actually?
All of it. But they've been living on the fat of the land for too long, and it's about time that the president called them out and said, tigil nyo na yan. And he's the first president to ever do it, to actually ever prosecute at this level.
May instruction ba siya along this line? Kasi ito talaga pinakalaking problema natin eh.
Wala siyang binabanggit na pangalan, wala. Go where the evidence leads.
Meron siyang what are your preparations? Kasi we're expecting a lot of protests this month, no? Magkakaroon ng anniversary. Meron ka ba nakikita threat or something special so preparation?
We'll do the usual. We'll do the usual. I think na wala na yung appetite ng Filipinos for mass demonstrations. The generations have changed. Kung makita mo yung nag-demonstrate sa EDSA nung huli, most of them are really around our age, yung nag-participate sa 86.
Yes.
Yung mga Gen Z ngayon, at saka millennials, kukunti lang sila pumunta ron because they use social media as a means of social discourse and doing their civic duty.
Pero actually, nung sinasabi ng mga organizer, it was actually nationwide. Term huli nationwide, pero hiwa-hiwalay nga daw. So, ngayon daw dadating na protest, pakita nila sa mga screen na all over the Philippines, merong ganyan, pero hindi magkakasabay-sabay.
We monitored it, and outside of Metro Manila, the largest is 5,000. 3,400. Ganun lang. Nag-demonstrate.
Wala namang threat.
Wala naman. I don't think so. I think Filipinos are expecting lang na may makulong and expecting na justice will be done. And everyone wants to move on from this. Everyone wants to see resolution.
Pag tama daw sa kamag-anak, hindi na, tumitigil daw. Yan ang sabi ng iba.
Tingnan natin, hintayin na natin. Bahala na si Ombudsman doon. Wala na si field yun.
Kumusta na yung yung before we end, no? Kumusta na yung your relations, of course, with the new PNP chief? Mas okay, no? Kumusta naman kayo ni former PNP chief Torre?
Ako pumirma ng retirement niya. Magkasama kami.
Okay na? Napirma na? Yung retirement?
Officially retired na siya.
Okay.
Okay na.
So, complete benefits?
Complete benefits, walang binawas.
Walang insubordination kasi sinabi nyo, insubordination.
Okay, nung una kasi. Tapos na yun. Pero complete benefits binigyan. Tsaka nag-usap kami. Actually, when he signed his retirement, magkasama kami. Congratulations, thank you for your service. Tapos may mga picture pa kami. Magkasama kami lahat.
Pero talaga bang dahil lang dun sa reshuffle yon? Di ba may mga nagreklamo or something?
Mahabang kwento yun, saka na yun. Hindi na, hindi na natin. Huwag natin balikan yun, okay na yun. Tapos na yun, di ba? Move on na tayo, move on.
Kayo na lang ni bagong PNP Chief Nartatez.
We're good. Okay siya. He's a very good, very hardworking, very silent. Di ba? Tahimik na siya, but tignan mo yung moral ng pulis niya mataas. Okay siya. He's very loyal to the country, very loyal to the president. He's a great working ally to have around. Magaling siya magtrabaho and I like that. Gusto ko yung masipag kaysa nagsasalita na magayabang. Gusto ko yung masipag na ginagawa talaga yung trabaho na pinupuntahan. He doesn't have a big ego, which is great. Diba?
Sino yung may big ego?
He doesn't have a big ego, which is great. Diba? He doesn't really care about things. Diba? So, he's a very decent fellow.
Okay. I know you're very busy, Secretary Remulla, at maraming salamat. You've visited the Star. You've appeared on your show. So thank you for joining us here today
Thank you also.
at the Philippine Star. Thank you. And thank you everyone for watching Truth on the Line.